I think we need a cleaner San Francisco because it's driving away the tourism, having to walk around the pool, and then people sleeping in the street.
Affordability is a big thing. I'm lucky. I've lived in my same flat for 53 years. I moved there right after college. I'll die there. I'll have home hospice, but most people can't afford to move here anymore.
The state of public transit is something I worry about a lot.
It's been a lot of accidents, a lot of cars. So transportation is something really important. Keeping the integrity of the neighborhood, not having high-rises, but having affordable for seniors, for people who have grown up in the neighborhood, for teachers.
The homelessness has been an issue for quite a while. They're a little bit more spread out to different neighborhoods now, but a lot less as well. But it still needs to be worked on, obviously. There's a lot that can be done. I think, unfortunately, because of funding and budget cuts from the federal level down to the state and down to the city and the county and all that stuff has really affected all the programs.
Unhoused, mental health, drugs, but that's gotten so much better under Lori. I'm very excited about him in office. I'd say housing prices, affordable housing.
You know, I actually haven't been paying too much attention to local politics because of everything else, I'm afraid to say. You know, on the whole, things around here are going okay.
I would say pedestrian safety is a big concern of mine. There definitely has been a lot of pedestrian accidents and collisions and injuries and deaths in San Francisco, and it feels like the city hasn't gotten a handle on that, so that's definitely a priority for me.
Okay.
But I'm also concerned about the mental health crisis on the street and drug addiction on the street, homelessness. These have been problems in San Francisco for a really long time, and it feels like we're not making as much progress as we need to, so I definitely feel like that needs to be an area of focus.
Mental health. The city needs a more functional way to address, maybe it goes to state Supreme Court about, even though it's a federal law, HIPAA, how it really restricts police officers from knowing the mental health state of people developing on the street. We need to address legally the issues restraining our police officers not knowing enough about mental health.
Homelessness issues and drug addiction issues, and I feel for them and I love them and I hope that they're okay. Sometimes people need help, so we've offered a lot of services, and I find that a lot of people haven't been on the street that long. A lot of them have come here more recently, and we do a lot for a lot of people.
This is the perfect city to be retired in. You have fabulous public transportation, you've got wonderful restaurants, you've got lots of free cinema, lots of free, like this. I never feel worried about my safety when I go around the city and when I come home, even late at night. A lot of good things have happened since the pandemic. I see my neighborhood filling in with vacant storefronts and with new restaurants, and I'm tired. I'm really happy.
I want people to be fed and housed. We have a lot of unhoused people in our neighborhood. Clipper Street is a highway. We moved the buses, so I've been fighting that for about 20 years.
I'm really concerned about the increase in arrests and the fact that the jail population has gone up by 35%. And that they already opened a new jail, and they're going to be opening a new detention center in Black and Brown. My Black and Brown neighbors are the ones that get hurt by that. And I'm really concerned about all the cuts that are being proposed to community programs. So violence prevention programs, trans services, immigrant services. A lot of my neighbors are undocumented, and they really rely on immigrant services to stay safe. I'm really concerned about this huge number of RVs that are getting towed. A lot of my unhoused neighbors living in RVs are being towed. They've already towed 171 RVs that people live in. And I'm concerned about the continued confiscation of people's tents and property and throwing it in the garbage, and the loss of funding for housing. So a lot. I'm concerned about a lot.
Chan has been really helpful, our district supervisor, in a lot of our demands around the city budget. But we're really trying to save the city nonprofits and community service organizations that create public safety in the city, so immigrant services, trans services, elderly disability services, public health, a whole range of things. We know that they create true public safety, while we're trying to cut them all. More than we've ever seen cut before.